Okay. I want you lot to hear me out before I start this video. I don't know whether I'm actually overly fussed about us losing to Brentford, given that we had to prioritise Thursday, but at the same time, playing our B team has proven a very strong confirmation of a point. We don't have adequate depth to fill in for our regular starters, and we have nothing to fall back on if someone goes down injured for a prolonged period of time. This B team has shown why it does not deserve to start games and why it's not getting enough chances in the Premier League. It's quite obvious to see. It finished Brentford 2, West Ham United 0 at the G-Tech Community Stadium. Brentford got the win, deserved it really. Both teams had nothing really to play for. But you've got to be lucky that we're not in a position where dropping points would have damaged us even further, I think. But the bottom line is we may not even get on to making 40 points this season. And that is a failure. Today was just boring as hell. It was a boring-ass game. We played boring football. They didn't really show much for it. I was just bored, man. Bored. Go up at 6 a.m. to watch that. Of course, all the B team was played. We had players in there like Johnson, Lanzini, Emerson, Fornals, Ings playing. Probably last time we'll see Lanzini ever start for West Ham, which is kind of sad in a way, given how long he's been at the club for. Down starting. And both teams were so slow to begin with. Ben Johnson was crap. He can't defend, he can't go forward, he can't hold the ball up. Looks awkward on that side. When 1-0 came from Brentford, it was easy to say that Fabianski should have dealt with that a lot better, but is it really his fault when our defenders allow him to get into a bad position? Ogbonna didn't close down. Downs gave the ball away. Ogbonna didn't even go to his man and had a free shot. Just so dead. No one looked lively. Neither team looked bothered. Lanzini actually tried a little bit, but Fornals again, we know he's shocking on that side of the field. Cannot play there. Cornet has been bad really ever since he came back. And I've been rooting for Cornet to actually prove me wrong since he got injured. But he's so far not showing enough. We don't have adequate cover on that side of the field if Benrahma goes down. Emerson's lazy and people wanted Cresswell's head. Emerson's no better. That's probably why Chelsea wanted rid of him and wanted rid of him so cheap. 2-0 came through a header from Johan Wissa. Game was done at the break. Even Moy said we were very soft, and we were soft. Softer than a bloody cuddly teddy bear. Souček was awkward on the ball and lazy with it. Another thing, it was like that goal against Palace that we conceded. He gave the ball back, trying to give it back, and they fire off target. So that's when we decided to make the changes. I'm like, geez, man, he's actually going to risk putting on the regulars that we need for Thursday. He put on Rice, Benrahma for Souček and Cornet, and he put on Mbama. I was nice to see Mbama come on. He came on 4 now. Mbama came on. I actually didn't mind that. I was okay with that. Mbama's got a good half an hour under his belt to try and show for something. Just really a good run out for him. He's used to having a lot of wins in the reserve teams, but he's not really used to losing or playing at this professional level right now. And I think he's got a very mature head about him. Rice was forcing his teammates to press. Rice came on immediately in the midfield. He's saying, press them, go to them, limit the space, limit them, stop them. When it was 2-1, I was actually breathing a sigh of relief. Actually. Crossfire Mbama, reached Lanzini, Ings tapped it in, but then it got reviewed for VAR. This handball thing was a joke, but it's not why we lost. We lost because of our own stupidness and our own crapness. Mbama's running towards the... what can I use as an object? Let's use this. Because this is what I thought. Mbama's running towards the goalpost, yeah? And he puts his arm up where the ball is to stop him from, smashing his head against the goalpost. There's no deliberate handball there. He's just trying to stop himself from splitting his skull open. But apparently in VAR says you've got to go and break your skull, or else it's not a goal. And it got ruled out, which was a bit bad, really. But what's Mbama meant to do? Hit the post? I don't know. Bone came on late for Ings. Nothing much happened. It just finished 2-0. There's the reason why there's not a lot to talk about in this game. Because again, it didn't matter if we'd have dropped points anyway. We would have been below. We wouldn't have dropped below anywhere. But one thing has become very sure of this. David Moyes cannot stay on next season if he's going to play this kind of team. With this low block approach to teams like Brentford, it doesn't really work, does it? I don't think we can really go forward with this anymore. Yeah. We've got to make some changes and get our depth better. And Brentford, they've got great depth. They can rotate a lot. We can't really rotate a lot because when we do rotate, we're weaker. It makes no sense. 2 games left and then I can take a little bit of a breather from the season. I suppose that's the only perk of this. Thank you very much for watching anyway, guys, and thank you for everyone who's subscribed over the last few days. I've had a massive surge in subscribers, and we're on the road to 1,000, so keep on watching, keep on liking, keep on subscribing, and we'll get there. So thank you for your continued support. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all soon.